morning, one and all. Hope you enjoyed the extended intro today. My name is, I'm like, what is going on over there?
I'm
Uh,
trying to make something work, and
I
it's
know you
it's
are.
we'll
What are you
see.
working on? What are you trying to make happen?
I'm you'll find out because it's gonna happen one way or another.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, so we're going to talk about what's going on in the world of Disney over the past 23 and a half hours and catch up on what's coming up. My name is Doobie Mosley, co-founder here at Lasting Place. The guy working feverishly over there is our managing editor, Kyle Burbank. Other
Hello.
than your current frustration, how's it going, Kyle?
It's okay.
All right, we're going to get started the way we always do. All right. Yesterday, the stock price was $112. Can you imagine $1.12 was 112 and some change? Because I didn't write it down. What do you think it is today, Kyle? Refresh my.
Um, let's go 112.50.
I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Oh,
114.15. We are up 2% on the
nice.
day. Huge increase. Way to go, Disney. Why is this happening, Kyle?
I don't know.
All right. Let's move
I
on.
know there's a Fed meeting today, but I don't know what if anything's happened yet.
Even.
Good morning and welcome to another LP Disney Weather Report. Can you hear them? They talk about us, telling lies. Well, that's no surprise. Can you see them? See right through them. They have no shield, no secrets to reveal. Doesn't matter what they say. In the jealous games people play. Hey, 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 our lips are sealed. Let's get to the weather. After days of sub-60 temperatures, Anaheim will break that threshold today but won't go much higher than that. Plus, there's an evening low of just 49. Walt Disney World will again reach 74 today but will crash into the low 60s after the sun goes away. Castaway Cay is 71 today and feels like 70. Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point will be 74 today and again be mostly sunny. There's more rain in Disneyland Paris this evening and will linger for the rest of the night. As for the temperature, it's currently around 45. Tokyo will mostly repeat today tomorrow, with sunshine and temps in the low 50s. Shanghai will be warmer tomorrow, making it up to a high of 56. Lastly, Hong Kong will start at 59 degrees in the morning, warm to 63, and stay there for the rest of the night. And that will do it for another Disney weather update. Have a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.
Before you start, Papa Don't Preach was yesterday's song.
Yes.
Can't remember the last time I heard Papa Don't Preach. I'm at Whole Foods after work yesterday. Papa Don't Preach is on.
I
So,
manifest these things, but Doobie, we have a live infield report. Sort of. Totally. Don't mind me pressing play. Can you hear it?
no,
You can't hear the audio.
I sadly can't because this looks awesome.
It's too quality. I can't get it to upload to StreamYard.
Well, maybe we'll have a live infield report tomorrow.
Maybe, but there's a tiger. Here, I'll fast forward. I'll fast forward past Tony. You can at least see the tiger.
We need
Oh,
to have
well,
a
that's a
reason to
big.
see this at some point, though. I mean, we went through all the work.
That's the old tiger.
Oh
You can
my
see
goodness.
there's some. Yeah, I won't spoil too much. But yeah, the tigers.
Okay, so we will have a
I will figure it
replay of
out.
this live infield report tomorrow. I hope because that looks awesome. Okay,
I'm so disappointed.
I'm so sorry. Should have delayed the show for that.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about Universal. In one of these odd things where we're going to talk about Universal, they just announced tickets are on sale for their Fan Fest nights. This is at Universal Studios Hollywood, which is not really in Hollywood, but it's over that away. General admission tickets are $74, or they start at $74. Some nights are $79, some are $84. Depends on which ones. These are on select nights between April 25th and May 18th. And they're going to have, it's kind of, Benji in his article, who got a preview of it, described it as kind of like a Horror Nights meets Comic-Con, in that it's those types of experiences. They're not scary, but they're Star Trek, Back to the Future, Dungeons and Dragons, One Piece, and yeah, it's an interesting take on an after hours event at Universal. So I wish them luck with it. It seems like it should be pretty cool. And $74, Seems
Reasonable.
like a steal. Of course,
Reasonable.
you can also upgrade to the express version or get a ticket that includes entry at 2 p.m. so that you can enjoy the park before the event and all that stuff.
Love that idea. Cool.
And then, real quick, at Universal on the other coast, they've confirmed that that there's going to be a Donkey Kong meet and greet, just like there is at Japan. So you have a picture of Donkey Kong in there.
I got it coming. Well, is this him right here?
That is not. Do you know what Donkey Kong looks like?
He doesn't look like a rhino.
No, he doesn't look like a rhino. He's
So,
not called Rhino Kong. Well, he's
why,
not
why
Donkey.
is the
Good
rhino
point.
in the article? Are they meeting him too?
No, it's decor. Have you ever played Donkey Kong Country?
No, I've played Donkey Kong on a console in the 80s before you were born. No, not Donkey Kong Country. Is that him?
That's Donkey Kong. Yes, it was very much like Donkey Kong.
Where's Mario?
Well, him being there isn't news. The news is that Donkey Kong is confirmed.
So, but will Donkey Kong? I mean, I'm forgetting the meet and greet. I'm going back to Donkey Kong Country now. Was Mario a part of the game?
Not of Donkey Kong Country, of the original Donkey Kong. Yes, although technically, let me hit the button for this.
Now, just a minute.
I believe technically it's not Mario, it's Jumpman.
Wow, that is it technically. Okay. Hey, I got an idea. Let's
Yeah.
talk Disney. Over at Animal Kingdom, where the tigers roam, they are also making some improvements over at Pandora, the world of Avatar, where the bioluminescent ground that you've been walking on since, this hurts to say, 2017, does not quite have the luster it once did. So they are doing some repainting there. Got some walls up, kind of directing people around it. And while they get that done, and I love this. This is what it looks like at night when it's in its at its best. So hopefully this is what it will go back to. This also by coincidence looks just like Michigan from the air. So I wonder if they designed it that way. Michigan from space, actually. Okay, your turn.
Michigan from space. Well, speaking of Michigan, the Connors are in Illinois, and their final season.
We had the best segue ever.
The Connors' final season is coming up. It's their 7th season. Is this only going to be a 6-episode final event? It'll start March 26th. So not bad for a spinoff that almost didn't happen.
So of the, since Steven said he's looking forward to the Star Trek and is going to dress up for it, of the Star Trek, Back to the Future, Dungeons and Dragons, One Piece, and Jujutsu Kaisen, pardon my pronunciation.
I would, but Back to the Future.
That is the most overrated thing. I am so sorry.
What, Back to the Future is the most overrated thing?
Not the most overrated, but it is very overrated. Back to the Future is a highly overrated
You love
film.
the musical, and I think the musical is, I guess, overrated because it's not good.
No, I know it's not good. It's entertaining. Back to the Future by many is considered one of the all-time great films, and I think it is a decent movie. Anyway, and I'm sure everyone agrees.
You're just a heel. You just want to be against whatever people like. Like this. I know this isn't good, but I really like it. Oh, but the movie that it's based on that causes everybody to like this and make it entertaining, that's just so.
It's entertaining. I'm not saying the movie's not entertaining.
Doobie wants to see the Stoltz cut.
The movie is very entertaining. It is not one of the all-time great films. I would never say the musical is one of the all-time great musicals. It is just entertaining. I would even say the film is better than the musical, but people consider the film one of the all-time greats, and
It's not Citizen Kane, but it's
a lot of people.
It's a
it is
perfect
no
blockbuster movie.
It's meh.
A popcorn movie, if you will.
What is a popcorn movie?
Depends on how you define it. Anyway, FIREAID is a big event coming to California to raise money for relief from the wildfires. And you'll be able to watch part of this major concert event from the Kia Forum and the Intuit Dome on Hulu and Disney Plus tomorrow, Thursday, June 30th. And the lineups are kind of insane. This is just some of them: Billie Eilish, Olivia Rodrigo, Green Day, No Doubt, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, and some artists Doobie might have even heard of: Stevie Nicks, Stevie Wonder, and Sting.
Oh, the Triple S. Big fan of them.
Triple S, yes, that's why I put them in that order.
Can I name 3 songs
Stevie's,
from any of those
Nicks,
3?
and Wonder.
I can, if you include the Police, I can definitely name 3 Sting songs. All right.
I
Moving.
wonder if I could do it solo. I got Fields of Gold.
Yeah, I know. Do the Russians love their children too? That probably is not the title of that song, but
The one from Kingdom of the Sun. I guess Cusco. He wrote Cusco.
Cusco. Did he? Tony.
Tony?
Why is Tony there?
I think he's trying to figure out a solution for us.
Okay.
I hope
thought
that's
he
what
was
he's
doing
trying to
something
do.
now, and that's why I'm here right now.
Well, I didn't know when he would be back.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just asking. I'm just doing backstage. No criticism here. All right, and finally, Star Wars Celebration. Rosario Dawson, who plays Ahsoka on Ahsoka, is going to be a Star Wars Celebration coming up in Japan very soon. She's just been announced, and Star Wars Celebration takes place April 18th through 20th at let's just say in Japan, at the Makuhari Mesa in Chibi City in Japan.
Not bad.
Not too horrible. So adding to a growing list of stars that'll be there, big and not quite as big. But yeah, coming up soon. Look forward to that.
And I've had my share of bad reviews. I still remember my first good one, though. Everything else in this production of Our Town was simply terrible. Joey Tribbiani was abysmal.
And speaking of abysmal, we got a new Spider-Man series debuted today on Disney Plus. The first 2 episodes are out, and our own Benji Breitbart wrote the review for this series. We have recaps from Mac, so you can read the first 2 recaps from Mac. But Benjamin wrote the review. His title is TV Review. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man manages to put yet another fresh spin on the web slinger. And his subhead, which might tell you a little something about how he felt about it, could this even be the best Spider-Man series yet? His final paragraph is, it takes some time to get used to the new version of Spider-Man, as we have seen so many over the years. I was skeptical that I had room to embrace yet another iteration, but I could not stop watching the show. The skills the team used to craft such an exciting new take on the well-worn character is exquisite. It is new yet familiar, dramatic yet fun, and worthy of the Marvel name. I can't wait for the world to see what may be the best animated Spider-Man series yet. And, well, he doesn't have to wait because it's available now. I know. I need to get on him.
This is so disappointing. Maybe he just can't get his bio down to 2 sentences.
Maybe.
And he can't get his head down into the 150
so let me
by
know
150.
where he is on any given week, and then we can work on the bio.
How Doobie feels about Back to the Future is how I feel about the Barbie movie. That's also how I feel about the Barbie movie, by the way. Not a good movie.
Back to the Future would be a principal movie if you hadn't already seen it.
You're right. Wow, Kyle knows me better than me. I've never thought of that, but you're so right.
But anyway, so next,
What happened? When I looked earlier, we had a second review here.
Well, I decided to cut those because I didn't really care about them since we got a better review. I decided to do that instead.
Cool. Are we?
And the rest.
Wasn't sure if you were doing Tony, if you had that ready. All right, before we can...
Wait, Doobie.
Hey guys, Tony here. Lost in the jungle, but for good reason. Animal Kingdom's newest edition, star of Tiger Tuesday, Baby Boxo, is now on public view at Disney's Animal Kingdom on the Maharaja Jungle Trek. Take a look.
Once they opened the doors, Mom Sony quickly leapt out and explored the space, seeing how the whole area has been fully baby-proofed for the arrival of Boxo. After quite some time watching Sony explore the space, making sure it was safe for her cub, and exploring all the other enrichment that had been placed around for them, Disney decided to try an old-fashioned trick that we all know and love.
We'll try to tempt the Rex now. Keep watching the fence.
Okay, that didn't actually happen, but after 45 minutes of waiting, Sony went back in once again, and this time, out came with her the 4-month-old Baby Boxo, brave as ever, stepping out into his new expanded world. It took a few big, brave steps, but eventually he clung to the security of this bush near the door. But worry not, his bravery took hold, and he continued to explore the space more. His mom also tried desperately to get him to play, with some success, getting him to chase her throughout the space. As you can see, Boxo's getting very quickly acclimated, spending time with his mom, Sony, who you can see now both on the Maharaja Jungle Trek at Disney's Animal Kingdom at Walt Disney World.
That was
Aw.
really, really well done. I hope we have that or some form of that going up on YouTube or something. That was really cool. Nice going, Tony. Didn't know you had it in you.
I feel bad. Not only were we misspelling his name for several weeks, and then we were mispronouncing it after that. So, sorry,
What is that new-
Boxo.
What's that new Sunday show we have? LP in the
Sunday
World?
show? Oh, LP on location?
LP on location? If that's not an LP on location, I don't know what it is.
I don't know if we can have subsegments. Sundance Film Festival and Tiger.
All right, I believe we already did.
Where are we?
And
We're in-
the rest. So
Yeah.
let us go to so our travel partner, Mouse Fan Travel, MEI Travel, same company, have announced they are doing they have a new booking site specifically geared towards comparing cruise opportunities and special offers and prices and such. And this was actually kind of clandestinely announced on Vacation Insights Live yesterday, where Rebecca and the head of Mouse Fan Travel, Becky, just kind of came up out of nowhere. So thankfully, whoever did this article for us actually put a direct link to the position in the video. So let's just watch this announcement together.
New things. We haven't even sent out a press release on this yet. So I will tell you, we kind of put it out there, but it's kind of like a soft opening. We have a travel website called bookmeicruise.com. And you can look up Disney Cruise Lines. You can look up Princess and NCL and Carnival and Celebrity. It has all of our offers in it too, and our group space.
Oh, fantastic.
So you can go look it up and see our special rates, because sometimes our group space can be $500 or more per person less than if you go direct to the cruise lines.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
So-
and right now I'm gonna pitch this really quickly. We do have, if you are interested in trying out Royal Caribbean, we have a free specialty dining experience for two.
Sorry, I meant to cut that a little sooner, but I got interrupted by something. But yeah, so there you go. If you're interested in a Disney cruise or really any other cruise line, Mouse Fan Travel or really cruises are their specialty. They do all Disney travel, but cruises in general, they also excel in. Go check out that new booking site
And
they
what's
have.
cool,
and
you
go
can like
there.
select if you have like a location, a certain destination you want to go to, you can plug that in, and your tentative date's usually like what month you're thinking about going, and it'll show you a bunch of different options from different cruise lines, even if you don't know which one you want to take.
Yeah. All right. And finally, over at the Edison at Disney Springs, they have they still have some space available for their shaken and stirred cocktail class on February 1st. Offers a flavorful exploration featuring intimate hands-on sessions led by a personal bartender. The cost is $100 per ticket, and each session has a limited of only 10 participants per class. So go check that out if you are the imbibing type.
Speaking of neighborhood Spider-Man, somebody, I think it was probably Benji, got to interview the creator of the showrunner of the show, rather. And so you could check out their conversations. Always interesting to hear from the people making it. I think it's all animated I think people kind of have an idea of like what live action shows are like, but show running for an animated show is a little different. So it's interesting to hear that perspective. And then, yeah, as we mentioned, yesterday was happy. Not happy. It was just called National Plan for a Vacation Day, and Maxon recently last year.
Way off.
You're fine. Maxon went to Tokyo Disney Resort and managed to stay on property. And unfortunately, that is not as easy as you think it would be. So he went through giving some tips of how you can get a hotel room at Tokyo Disney if you are so inclined. So if that's on your bucket list, make sure you check that out. And then
You can say it. Go for it.
Yesterday, we had Barely Necessities, and they talked about all sorts of Disney merchandise in the parks, out of the parks, from different brands. And it was a good show. I think I can't rank them. They've done over 200, but I thought it was a good one. And that was fun stuff. Just like
the fun stuff.
And talk about fun stuff. It sure is fun to ride Frozen Ever After. Not the same thing as Happily Ever After. And you know who found that out? Were the stars of Frozen on Broadway, Patty Buren, Casey Levy, and John Riddle. They originated the roles of Anna, Elsa, and Hans, respectively. They're at Epcot for the Festival of the Arts. And in a new video, the trio got to enjoy their favorite Epcot attraction, and you're going to enjoy them enjoying it in just a moment.
Enjoyception.
Of course, you're going to open in a different window. And there you go. Why don't we have it? You hear it, I'm guessing.
When we're not performing off stage at Festival of the Arts. So what do we do?
They made it! Okay, I just have one question.
Yeah.
Where was Hans?
People ask us all the time.
All right. Okay, this one, talk about the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. So I just read this story when, I didn't pay attention to too much that was going on yesterday. I went to summarize the story, and I'm like, oh my goodness, the BDX droids, those cool droids that roam around Galaxy's Edge, have come to the Disney Cruise Line. How cool is that? And then I read, Disney referred to this experience as a once-in-a-lifetime journey, highlighting that the droids will not appear in future standard sailings. Bummer. Serious bummer. But they did get to explore the Disney Wish, Hyperspace Lounge, and Cargo Bay, and Disney was kind enough to send along a 13-second video that we will watch now. Oh, I doubt I can hear it.
Board the Disney Wish, there's a place for everyone to have fun, even for these little guys. How's the view from down there?
So it's fun. Cruises stop for no one, unless they were able to get all that done in that short time between arriving and departing, which is only a few hours. They actually had to go on a cruise and do this. So potentially one cruising got to enjoy this, while the rest of us sadly did not.
But something we can all enjoy is Lunar New Year today. And we got this video of Duffy and friends celebrating the occasion. And I thought it was cute.
Overload. I forgot my tradition of checking out the comments on these. I hope Duffy comes to Disneyland and a bunch of stuff I can't read. Very cute.
Doobie, are you ready?
So ready. I've never been more. January 29th is my lucky day.
All right. Well, on this day, 1945, someone was born. I don't know what project this poem is referring to, but I hope that the first stanza will give you the best clue. There once was a man with a stash, apostrophe S-T-A-C-H-E, whose charm made the ladies all flash. That's a little inappropriate. He voiced in a show with a tiger in tow, and his role was a real smash. His Disney credits include Meet the Robinsons.
Oh.
3 Men and a Baby.
Oh.
And 3 Men and a Little Lady.
Oh, and Friends?
And Friends.
Oh, Tom Selleck.
That is the one and only Tom Selleck.
Mr. Stash. Yes.
Richard.
Who was way too old for Monica.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Gotta go back to that one. Next, on this day in 1954, a Disney legend was born.
Way to go,
and
Fred.
I didn't. What?
I just said, way to go, Fred. You said 1954?
1954, Disney legend was born. I did not like any of the poems that it came up with, so I will tell you that.
I thought you said, so I wrote my own.
That she is a. I should have. I had enough going on. A Disney legend known for one of the most iconic television programs of all time.
Lucille Ball?
No, a daytime program.
Oh, Oprah Winfrey.
That is Oprah Winfrey, Disney
She is
legend.
a little older than I would have guessed. She is 71 years old, huh?
Apparently.
Wow. Looking
And
good.
finally, today, on this day in 2010, a movie was released from Touchstone Pictures. A City of Love So Divine, a woman caught in fate's tangled line. With coins in the air and suitors everywhere, she must choose, though it's far from fine.
That sounds like a great synopsis. By the way, Fred Ramirez is a good guesser, and I think actually likes this segment. So thank you, Fred, for tuning in every day. Wow, a 2010 Touchstone film, Paris, coins.
I didn't say Paris.
You didn't. Why did I hear Paris? Why did I have Paris in my head? Read it again.
A City of Love So Divine.
Oh, not
That's
A City of
probably
Light.
why. A woman caught in fate's tangled line. I will tell you that the city is not Paris because it's something else that is in the title.
Last Tango in Rome? No, I have no idea what this is.
Kristen Bell, Josh Duhamel.
Not happening.
When in Rome.
Oh my goodness, I got the city right. That's crazy. Yeah, I have not even heard of this movie. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm familiar with the phrase.
Disney legend Kristen Bell.
TIL? No, I knew that. Cool. Is that it?
I think that would do it. We got 1 minute until I can refresh the Parks blog and see if anything over there is happening. We do have, I want to plug a very special coast to coast walk and talk coming up at 11 Pacific. We're going to start off on the West Coast with Mike at California Adventure. We're just celebrating Spider-Man Day with the release of the new show. And then we'll
Universal?
transition. No.
Oh, Spider-Man Day. I thought maybe we were coming live from
That would have been good, but no, we're going to be with Jeremiah over at Epcot. We're going to do the Figment scavenger hunt together. So it's going to be a very fun stream. I get to man it, and isn't that exciting for everybody? And yeah, so
Awesome.
be sure to tune in at 11 for our coast-to-coast, supersized walk and talk.
Well, thanks for joining us today, guys. We will be back tomorrow at 7:30. No. We will be back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. And as Kyle said, we've got some fun stuff coming up later today. So like, subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you very much for joining us on the Disney Morning Show. Tell a friend. Yeah, that was a good idea. Tell a friend.
Good idea.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.